It's only a bad day, not a bad life. Don't allow a bad day to become your life. You're gonna have a lot of bad days. You're gonna have a lot of good days. Every day is a learning experience. And the good, always bad. What we don't realize is that we hold on to these bad days and we carry it with us throughout our future, and we don't realize that we never learn to accept those bad days for what they are and never learn to move forward and move on from those days. So when another bad day comes, you just feel like every day of your life is a bad day. You always having bad days, and you let that become your life instead of letting the good things and the good aspects of that day that had happened, or the good days that you have had, to really take control of your life, because you are better than those bad days. I understand that you're tired of always going through bad days. I understand that it's always something bad going on, but that is not your life. That is a part of your life, but it's not your life. Your life is going to be better than those bad days. And to be honest, those bad days groom you to be the best person that you are trying to be. Because if you don't allow those bad days to be you, then you're grooming yourself to be better than those days, to be better than what you used to be better in the past. You are greater than what you was. You have to unattach yourself from all those bad memories, all those bad days, all those things that affected you negatively in your life. And you have to learn to let go and just accept that's what it was. That's the only way you're going to be able to move forward and move on, and grow and learn and be open to more opportunities and change and things like that. If you learn to let go of the past so that you could go into the new and go into the future. Everything happens for a reason. Learn from them, grow from them, and move forward. Stop looking back. Stop looking back at that past hurt. Stop looking back at that negative energy that is going to continue to latch on to you. Every time you look back at that day, every time you look back at that moment, it's like you get upset again because you have not moved on from it. You probably grew for it, but now after you grow from that, you have to learn to move forward. You have to learn to keep your eyes straight. You cannot continue to look back, and you're not going to see what's coming forth in front of you. And the more you look back, the more you're going to crash, the more that you're going to, be in your emotions, be in your feelings, and not really be able to prosper your goals and move forward into your life and grow. Sometimes we just don't have to look back at the past. Sometimes the past is the past for a reason. Every day is a new day, a new start, a fresh and a renewed freshening of you. And the more you look back at the past, the more you count on that past, then you're never going to be able to move forward. Every day would not be a new day for you. Every day would be the same day. Every day would be a repeating cycle for you. Every day would just be negative. Sometimes we miss the prize. Sometimes we miss that opportunity because we're so into this negative energy. Your day was just horrible, or things are not working out the way you want them to work out, or you thinking about that negative, that negative path, that bad day, or you thinking about this bad day, and you miss the prize. You miss the opportunity to get something positive. Sometimes you don't even notice that what you need, that positive energy you're looking for, is right in front of you. Sometimes you don't know that, because you're so stuck into whatever you're doing or whatever mindset that you're in, that you don't see that the person, place, or thing that you're looking for is right in front of you. You have to be open to positive energy in order for you to get positive energy. And you need to think about how you're going to make this day better than it was yesterday. How is this day going to be better? It's always good that comes out of the bad. You have to be open to see it and to hear it and to receive it. Okay, we can't be stuck in our pity parties and stuck in these bad days and like, I deserve better. We all know we deserve better, but you have to be better to get what you deserve. You cannot allow what happened in the past to hurt you, to be you, to be your life. You know your worth, you know what you deserve. in life and what you want your life to be, you have to become that, you know. And that's, you're not going to become that by counting on your hurt, counting on those bad days, looking back at those bad days. In order to move forward, you have to go forward. Learn to keep your eyes on the prize, okay? Because the prize is in front of you, it's not behind you. If you're still working to get to where you're supposed to be going, and you know you're on the right route, and you know you're tired, and you're just tired of going through the bad things, you're tired of your failures, you're tired of all these things, you're tired of people bringing negative energy into your life, you're just tired of it, you have to learn to move forward. Because what happened yesterday will not happen today unless you allow it to. It all has to do with your energy, you know. If you live your life in so much negativity, it's going to continue to be negative. But you live your life positive, and you root on your positive life. You root on yourself. You root on your future. You continue to think about the positive aspects of your life, keeping that positive energy of, you know, over your life, letting go, moving forward, and appreciating, you know, what you have, appreciating where you are. You will be able to succeed your goals. You will be able to move forward. You will be able to let that hurt go, let that past go. But you have to learn to keep this positive energy within yourself and not allow the negative things that try to come into your life and, you know, mess up your mindset and mess up your energy to be your energy. You know, your past is not who you are today. Let that be your past and start fresh, you know. Don't continue to hold on to this hurt. Don't continue to look at those bad days like, oh yeah, these bad days is gonna get me. No, your good days is what's gonna get you to where you need to be. Not looking back at the past, looking forward, looking at the positive things that happened. Like, you made it through this, you made it through that, you was able to do this, you was able to accomplish this, you was able to meet this person to get you to this place. You have to look at that and realize that if I can do this and I made it this far, I can make it to other places. More doors can open for me. You know, I could be in so many other places. So you have to look at it in that aspect, not just looking at the bad all the time. The bad is in the past. We have to look forward. We have to, you know, move forward and keep our right foot forward. Keep going strong. We're going to get tired of failure. You're going to fail throughout the whole process. That's the only way you can learn. You have to accept that you're going to fail. You're going to have to accept that bad things are going to happen. And most of the time, you just don't have no control over that. You cannot control what the world brings to you. You can only control what you can do, you know? And if you don't have no control over it, let the world do what it's supposed to do. Whatever you're supposed to be doing in your life, wherever you're supposed to be going in life, and wherever you're trying to go, that's going to happen. You know, you have to trust and believe in the process and trust in yourself. You have to trust God. You know, you have to believe in God that He is going to continue to show you, you know, the right way to go and continue to protect you and give you the wisdom and the mindset that you need to continue to move on. But you cannot do that if you're too busy looking at the past, looking at that hurt, and not learning to let that go. It's time to let go of that hurt. It's time to move forward and continue to grow so that we can become our best us, you know, so we could be the best person that we want to be. What we consider being the best person for you is. Not what the world feel like it is for you, or not what the other people feel like it is for you. What you feel is best for you, you know. And you want to be happy. You want to do things that you want to do, that you love, you know. You don't want negative energy all the time. You don't want to keep looking back at that past hurt and depending on that. You know, you want to be able to live your life and be like, yeah, I was hurt and sometimes and it brought me down, but you know, I kept my energy up. I kept thinking positive and not counting on that negative energy to get me somewhere. I counted on my good energy. I counted on my positive vibes, you know, and you kept it forward. You kept it moving forward. You did not give up. So we got to change the way we think about stuff. We got to change the energy within ourselves in order for the energy in our life to be different. Stop looking at everything as a bad thing and counting on those bad days. Look at everything as a learning lesson and move forward, because you're going to have good days, you're going to have bad days. You have to accept that, and that's just a part of life. Sometimes we can overthink a lot of things. We can start holding on to that negative energy, and you just thinking about it, you're manifesting on that negative energy. You're coming into assumptions. You're just the energy is just enlarging. That negative energy is just coming all over you, and you don't realize that's what you're doing. But whole time when you're just sitting there, thinking about it, and just keep thinking about that negative thing, and just keep on doing that, making that energy bigger than you. You have to not allow this negative energy and those bad days to come over your life, because that is not your life. Sometimes you go through so many bad things, you think this is your life. That's not your life. Your life has had lots of positive aspects. You're still alive, you're still breathing. That is the best. I feel like that's something that we should all appreciate, to be honest, because some people don't live to see tomorrow, but we are able to wake up in the morning and see tomorrow. So what are you going to do that you have this opportunity of a new day? Are you going to continue to live in your past? Are you going to move forward? Don't overthink it. Let it go. That's what happened. That's what it is. You can't figure out everything. Don't be trying to figure it out and understand. Some things are not to be understood. Some things are not to be figured out. Sometimes it is what it is, and you just got to let, life play its part. And trust and believe in God, because you don't know what comes tomorrow. Tomorrow might come another bad day. Does that mean that that's your life? No. Bad days are not your life. That's just a moment in your life. Your life is what you make it. So stop thinking negative, guys. I'm really speaking hard on this because I feel like we live on our bad days, and it's not good for us. We gotta learn how to control our emotions and our feelings, and keep our eyes on the prize. Every bad day, just because you had a bad day doesn't mean that it's okay to blow up on people, or it's okay to, talk down and talk bad to people. Control your emotions. It's a right way and it's a wrong way to talk to somebody and to express your feelings. But I will be talking about that in the next video. So stay tuned. I'm not going to get too much in that, but thank y'all for watching. And I hope y'all learned something from this, because, this is all about keeping our energies positive and, trusting and believing in, the process and moving forward. So stay tuned for the next video.